They're standing by with Game Day Connor and his incredible voice. Hi, ladies.
Hey, ladies, take it away.
Hello. Guess who's the new
morning.
Great Day correspondent?
That's right. I'm here, and my official capacity is the new Great Day correspondent.
Game Day Connor.
Game Day Con.
Thank you for having me.
So you have a fun story as to how you got started, and I mean, I know you're going to tell us all about it, but one of them also involved a furry suit.
Yeah, you know, when you're trying to get a foot in the door, I recommend wearing a size 42 shoe. That's right. I was the first professional mascot for the Hartford Yard Goats.
Wow. And so take us back. What year is this?
So the team name and all of that was announced sort of through 2015. At the time, my now wife and I were living about 2 blocks from home plate.
Wow.
And when they announced that the baseball team was coming to downtown Hartford, and they posted sort of a job posting for a mascot, I thought that would be a fun way to maybe get some free tickets or something. So turns out that I ended up getting that gig.
You said batter up. I'm ready.
That's right. Always be ready. Always be ready.
And announcing, I mean, you do have a fantastic voice, and I've known you for a very long time, but was announcing always in your mind and your future for a career?
Not even a little bit. You know, I had an internship for a sports team when I studied abroad in Dublin, and I thought that was the end of my career in sports. And fast forward a little bit, my background, my professional background, ended up being in hospitality in the restaurant world. And so the Yard Goats hired me after the first season to come on board as the events director. And so that had nothing to do with, you know, hosting or you know, a microphone or anything like that. And then there was a vacancy for the host position the following season, and my colleague at the time walked into my office, and because I had actually worked at the Brouhaha Comedy Club here in Hartford, she said, hey, you know, we're thinking about kind of adding some pizzazz to our on-field host position. And I was like super excited. I was like, oh, thanks. And she was, do you know any comedians who might want that job? And I was like, she was not asking me. She was asking me for contacts. And so the more I learned about that role, the more interested I became, and so ended up auditioning and got that gig.
And what I love about this is you were taking care of people in the hospitality industry, but now you're taking care of all of us fans here. You know, on the field, you also are such a, you know, a mainstay with UConn. What is it like knowing that you are a part of people's experience when they go out to Connecticut sporting events?
Well, I take a lot of pride in it, certainly. I pinch myself in terms of how fortunate I've become to have this sort of a role. But you're absolutely right. I mean, the philosophy I had when I was, you know, walking to a guest table, making sure their dinner was good, is sort of the same philosophy I have coming into any of the venues that I work in, and that's to make sure that our guests are well taken care of, and that I've become such a, you know, visible part of that over the last 7 or 8 years. I don't take that for granted. I really appreciate being here.
And native Connecticut. Yes.
Native to Connecticut, born in Hartford. Yep.
So can you give us your best game day, O'Connor? You know, maybe what you would do on the field, maybe make it more Great Day inspired. Can you give us some of your announcing talent right now?
I got you.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids and goats of all ages, are you ready to have a great day? How's that?
Oh, I was ready to have a great day.
Let's do the wave.
I was like, oh my God, I'm ready. I'll do anything you say you want us to do. But you know, how can you have a social media following? You do a lot of sporting events, even the Hartford Marathon. Sometimes he jumps up in the announcers. So how can we follow you on social media?
Well, thank you.
You're
You
welcome.
can follow me. All my platforms are at Game Day Connor. That's 1 N in Connor, all one word.
All right, Nicole, this has been fun.
Wait, I can show you.
Oh,
Game Day Connor, there you go.
Hey,
I was ready.
Toss to back to studio or to break or to deck.
To Scott and Kara.
To Scott and Kara.
Scott Garrett, why don't you take it away?
Thank you, Connor.
Thanks, Game Day Connor. Thanks, ladies.
Thank God Connor knows what's going on. Gotta love it.